I'm Shepard Smith. This is Fox Report HD. It's the bottom of the hour. Time for the top of the news, and the White House is admitting now, and for the first time, some critics of President Obama's foreclosure plan may be right. The president has insisted the program will not reward people who were irresponsible, as he put it, who took out loans they couldn't afford at the expense of those who played by the rules. Well, listen to what the press spokesman Robert Gibbs said today at the Daily Briefing.
There will be people that made bad decisions that in some ways will get help. This plan, though, I think it's important for the American people to understand, was designed to help those that have been responsible.
Well, Major Garrett is live at the White House for us tonight. So the administration now admits that some people who were not responsible will probably get some help. But is there a plan to keep at least that number low?
There is, Shepard, and the way the plan is going to work is this. If you, let's say, got into a hugely expensive real estate market, one you knew you couldn't afford, Los Angeles, San Francisco, here in Washington, Boston, New York, and you owe more than $700,000 on your home, forget it. You're out. You're never going to be in this. If you're a real estate flipper or a speculator, you're not going to be involved. And if you took out a loan, Shepard, where you now owe more than 100% or 150% of your monthly income, you're not going to qualify. Basically, what the administration wants to do with those screens is limit the exposure that they're going to have to pick up of those who did make some bad decisions, but let's say did not make catastrophically bad decisions.
All right. What does the White House say to those homeowners who ask, if I've done everything right and I'm still making my payments, why am I subsidizing people who didn't play by the rules?
You know, I just talked to Robert Gibbs about that in his office just a few minutes ago, Shepard, and he said two things. First of all, if you're in that category of folks who are making your payments and scraping, maybe having a second job, hey, call your lender, because under these new regulations that are going to come out March 4th, you may yourself qualify for a lighter mortgage and may have a lower mortgage payment because you played by the rules. The administration really wants to focus on folks who are still making their payments, not in foreclosure, not even behind on any payments yet, Shepard. And they also say for those who are at the risk of foreclosing, who maybe are more extended and maybe didn't play by all the rules, by saving them, they're going to save real estate values in all those community neighborhoods, which will help the homeowners who did play by the rules. At least that's the administration's take. Shep?
Major Garrett live at the White House tonight. The president told America's mayors today the American people are watching. He met with dozens of mayors at the White House and warned them not to waste their share of that $787 billion stimulus package.
If a federal agency proposes a project that will waste that money, I will not hesitate to call them out on it and put a stop to it. And I want everybody here to be on notice that if a local government does the same, I will call them out on it.
I was very pleased with President Obama's comment regarding accountability, that it'll be watching the governors, which is very important to all of these mayors, and then it'll be watching the mayors to make sure the money is not seen as pork or not spent wisely.
We get called out every day at the local level. Every day. We have plenty of constituents who will be doing that before the president does.
He sure does in Miami. Republicans in Congress voted almost unanimously against the stimulus plan, arguing it was packed with wasteful spending.